Welcome back for another video, guys. So today I am going to do the player ratings, but on my own this time. So let's get straight into it. So for the first one, Olsen, I'll give him a solid 7. He didn't really have to do that much, but he made a decent few saves, but he didn't really have to do an awful lot, if I'm being honest. I'll give Yerry Mina an 8. He was defensively solid, to be fair. Dealt with balls going into the box, and he's out in the box. He's just making some key tackles, and he got himself a goal, which he deservedly did, to be fair. Holgate, I'll give him a 7. I thought he was solid again, but we haven't seen too much of him this season. But I think he did all right, to be fair. I'll give Godfrey a 7 because he had to deal with some duels against Harris, the Sheffield Wednesday player, but I thought he was class. Godfrey just did a normal job, didn't he? Coleman, a 7, he got forward a lot and he used the space out wide on the right hand side, so give him a 7. And he did work well with Hammers on the right hand side as well, because Hammers was interchanging as well. I'll give Gomez an 8. I thought he was one of my man of the matches, like I said, on the match reaction, because he got another assist. And there's loads of people who was slagging him off, like before the Wolves game, was it before we wasn't keen on him like Tom Davis, but he's made a real shit since that Wolves game, and I'll give him an 8 for that because he got another assist, which we love to see, to set up DCL. I'll give Decore a 7, another solid performance again from him. To be fair, he was making some key movements around the area and defensively as well. So I'll give him a 7 for that. I'll give Sigurdsson a 7 as well because he was working hard. It wasn't like he was lazy. He was working hard, even though it's only Sheffield Wednesday, no offence. Still a good team, like, but he just made it's just a normal performance, isn't it? So I'll give him a 7 because he did some nice footwork around the 20-30 yard area. I'll give James a 9, who is my man of the match, just to say. Because he was absolutely brilliant. Pinging balls left, right, centre. He got 2 assists on the night. He created 8, yes, you heard me right, 8 big chances of the match. And he also played really well with Richarlison, which we're going to go on to Richarlison in a second, because I'm so glad for Richarlison and James, because I think James has just built Richarlison's confidence back up again. So I'll give James a 9, even though he got caught out here and there like he does a couple of games, but like throughout the whole 90 minutes, I thought he was class. That's why I'll give him a 9. Richarlison, I'll give a 7 because he got himself a goal. Of course, his confidence is back up, like I said, and you could really tell by his celebration. And it was a good header as well from the cross of James Rodriguez. Very clinical, right in that right-hand corner of the keeper, you should say. And he could have got a hat-trick on the night, to be fair. There was one that was offside, and James played a beautiful through ball to Richarlison. He finished it, but it was offside. But he still could have got a hat-trick, to be fair. But I'm glad Richarlison scored because he needed that. Because if he didn't score, I reckon he wouldn't cope at all. Even though I do love him as a player and in general, because he makes me laugh, with Yerry, and I just want him to like smile around the area. And I thought like that meant so much to me that he celebrated that goal like it was a cup final or something. So moving on, I'll give DCL a 7 because he got himself a goal, obviously, but he just only came back from injury, which I'm glad about because before the injury, he wasn't scoring that many, like 2, 3 games. But after him scoring that, it will give him confidence for the Leicester game now because Carlo wanted to put him off because we need him, don't we? Let's make no deal about it. But yeah, I'm glad DCL scored. I'll give Gordon a 5. He didn't really need to do anything, to be fair, but I'll give him a 5. Just simple reason, just doing basics, isn't he? I'll give Bernard a 5 as well because he's doing basics. I just want to give a massive shout out and congratulations to the youngsters last night, Small and Onyangu. I don't know how to pronounce it, Onyagu, something like that. But anyway, I want to congratulate them, and I thought they were class tonight. Ty and Small was absolutely like they were very into the game. Like when they first came on, they were like making some like energetic runs. It's like they were playing for like half an hour without no energy lost. But I just want to congratulate them. I can't give them a rating, unfortunately, because they came on for like 3 or 4 minutes, but I thought they were class. Then I'll give Carlo a 10 because we won for the first and he set up the team perfectly, and so he deserves a 10. So I hope you are glad to be watching this video, guys. Make sure to follow our socials, YouTube and Instagram. So we will be back for the match preview. It might be later or tomorrow, it depends, but it'll be a match preview for the Leicester game, and we will have a guest on, hopefully. So I'll see you later, guys. Up the toffees.